ID Alliance presents this week's short attention span sales tip. Good morning, everyone. I am looking forward a couple of weeks to the week that includes the 4th of July. Here in the States, the 4th of July is of course, our Independence Day, and we take it off and we go to parades and we flip burgers or dogs, or we go on ESPN and we watch Joey Chestnut inhale hot dogs. You think you don't want to see the hot dogs made? Don't watch that show if you don't want to see them eaten. It's nasty, but it's a train wreck. I mean, you can't help but look at it. Anyway, well, this week the 4th of July is on a Tuesday. That is a very special week, and if you're taking it off, that's great. You know, good for you. Most of us will have the 3rd of July off, which means that there's going to be a 25-mile backup on Cape Cod. I guarantee it, because the last time we had a 4-day weekend, there was a 25-mile backup on Cape Cod. Legendary stuff, just terrible. 7 to 8 hours to go to get home. It's awful. So anyway, yeah. So what do you do with that week then? Well, it's a good time for you to do some. I guess Stephen Covey would call this neither important nor urgent, or maybe it's important but not urgent. Some setup days. Maybe this is a good time for you to break out the manual of your CRM and say, what else can this thing do? What else is it capable of? That would be a good week to do that, because I bet that you know a little bit about your database program, and that's all you're doing. But if you can find out everything that's doing, and this is a good time to do that research, it'll become a lot better to you. You know, you need to sharpen the pencil or sharpen the saw during this time period. Or maybe, excuse me, maybe there is some, maybe there are some skills that you need. You know, I've got something like 11 or 1,200 YouTube videos up there. I think 500 or 600 of them are free, and the others are for the various programs that I do, which are in lockdown. Google them. Look at it. Look under time management. Look under print sales or print sales training or free sales training. Or there's a lot of stuff on there that's absolutely free. And if you're worried about your skills, your time management, beating voicemail, negotiating, closing, this is a great time to do that. This is a great week to look at that and say, what could I do differently? If you're a successful sales rep, I think you need it even more. Because the young sales rep, the ones that are just starting out, have an open mind. There's a very good chance that yours is closed. And I talk to you a lot, and you look at me like this when I'm in a live presentation. What that says is, yeah, I've been doing this for 30, 40 years, Bill. I know all this stuff. Well, I challenge you to go learn it again. Because, you know, when people come out of my presentations, they say, you know what, you reminded me of a lot of stuff that I'd forgotten. That's a really good sign. The reps that are on top, the ones that have been on top year after year after year, those are the ones that continue to learn. They continue to say, I don't know what I don't know. So what else can you do the 4th of July? Let me look at my list over here. Let's see. You're going to want to, review your inbox. You know, I bet on your email inbox, there are a handful of opportunities that you've forgotten about. There's emails that maybe you've sent out about opportunities lost in the past. You say, I should probably check up on that guy. Or I wonder whatever happened to that project. Well, they're right there. They're right there on your in your inbox. Okay. And those are great. This is a great time for you to go back over those. Finally, I'll tell you, you know what? I think this is a good time for you to build up a pool of prospects. Do some research. You could even Google something as simple as hot markets, summer of 2017, or top industries of 2017, or who's hiring. Because if a company is hiring, they're growing. And typically speaking, if that company is hiring, the entire business sector or vertical market is growing as well. This is a good time to build up that cachet of prospects. It's slow right now. It's going to get busy again. And you're going to look back and you're going to say, oh, man, when I had those 3 days, the 5th, 6th, 7th of June, I really wish that I would have whatever. And that whatever is what you should be doing. Now, I'm sending this out to you on the 19th of June so that you can start making a list. Exactly what I do. I've got these little pieces of paper everywhere. I've got them in my car, and I've got them in the kitchen. I've got them upstairs in the bedroom. And I make notes. Something will come up and I'll say, ooh, that's a good idea. I'm going to research that. But not now, because now's not the right time to do this. So I'll write it down. And that way, when the 4th of July comes, I've got a list of things that I can do that are important but not urgent, but I can get to them then, so that when it gets busy again, I've churned through all that stuff. I've made myself more efficient. And again, I'll go back to where I started, which is if you're going to take this week off, awesome. Have a great week. Shut down. Don't check in. You're not that important. Somebody else can take care of it. And then come back the first week of July, first full week, and get back at it. Catch that next wave. That's it for this week. I'll be back next week with another sales tip. Have a great selling week, everyone.